What do you think? Good. Hey guys, what's happening? Just headed into work for the day. Good morning. It's Thursday, November 16th, 2017, and I'm headed into work. Now, just stopping at my storage locker. I got another load of stuff behind me in the car here. Yeah, I guess this will be the great dig out. This will be the great dig out of 2017, 2018. So a lot of this stuff is gonna be just trash that I just pulled out. And let me see here. Yeah, there's like no trash service there on site, so I'm gonna just bring it home and toss it at home or whatever. But I did get a box of my childhood toys from when I was a kid. Micro Machines, G.I. Joes, and Mask, M-A-S-K, Mobile Armored Strike Command. That was a little-known cartoon back in the day. I was thinking about it yesterday, and, well, for a while now, I want to give Grant those toys for, like, Christmas gifts. It'll save me some money, and it'll be freaking awesome for him. They're pretty cool toys. Micro Machines, for those of you that don't know, they're like super tiny, like 1-inch cars, and they're micro sized. And they were popular, I think it was the 80s, maybe the 90s, but I don't think they make them anymore. So, yeah, so I'm gonna give him those toys for Christmas. So I'm gonna, you know, over the next month or whatever, scrounge up like a ton of little tiny boxes, and that'll let me like wrap them up individually and stuff like that. So that'll be cool. Man, you can, or I can really tell when my body's in ketosis. Like, I had 2 drinks last night, and I'm hungover like a motherfucker today, dude. Like, wow. Crazy. Yeah, this storage locker, man, it's just a beast. Like, I have boxes and boxes just stacked on top of each other, and like storage tubs stacked on top of each other. Everything's crushing from the weight and all that. I guess I never realized how much everything weighs or whatever, but damn, it's crazy. So, I'm gonna have to replace a lot of the boxes and stuff like that. I can get a ton of boxes at work for free and stuff like that. It's just finding time and energy and all that to replace it all. So, I don't know, I guess the problem is, I think once the boxes are assembled, they won't fit in my car. When they're flat, I can get them in the car. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. So probably in January or something, I'll start bringing home a box or 2 every day, and then, you know, going through the box and then transferring everything over into new boxes or something along those lines. Yeah, I don't know. I think if I can like collapse it down, let's say 30-40%, that'll gain me a lot of room in the storage locker, and then I can like actually put like car parts into boxes and you know, further back in the storage rather than just like a big pile up front that I'm tripping over. My storage locker, actually, believe it or not, was in pretty good shape when I originally moved in and packed everything away and all that. I had a little bit of extra room in the front of it. That's all since been taken over by like camera stuff and mining stuff, gun stuff, and car parts. So I still have this front bumper, extra front bumper for my car. I got it for pretty cheap, but it's like an imitation knockoff one or whatever. And there's a guy that I got local, relatively local, that's interested in buying it from me. So I'm gonna try to get it to him. I just want to get it out of there. Like this, before it was a priority because like my other bumper was fucked, but insurance replaced my other bumper and all that. So right now my car, the whole front end of my car is like brand new materials. So I don't know if I'm gonna just give it to the guy or what. We'll see what he thinks about the condition of it and all that type of shit. But yeah. So I'm gonna be off work all next week. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with that shit. So just realized that Grant's mom scheduled. I don't think it's her. I think it must have been a teacher. Somebody scheduled Grant's parent-teacher conference on Vicky's fucking birthday on Monday. So that's kind of super gay sauce. But I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out with that. But maybe Grant and I can go over by her house or something that Monday night or whatever. Just spend the night by her. So tomorrow I'm contemplating bringing Sophie to Vicky's house tomorrow morning. Like just get up early, and then after work I can just go right to Vicky's place from work. So I'm gonna run that by her. That I don't think that should be a problem, but yeah. So I didn't even look at what today's payout's kind of shitty. It's like 0.4 something. Tomorrow I'm not quite sure what tomorrow's gonna be, but guess what, guys? I got all my daily rendering done for my vlog. So that means I was like 3 weeks behind again. I don't know. I go through these spurts, but so yeah, I gotta get all those uploaded, so that way there's like a copy online. Mouth is dry, that's why I'm doing that. Luke told me yesterday that everything's official with our LLC. We went through a service called LegalZoom. It's just a website. They charge a fucking assload of money, but they take care of everything. So it's really simple, but it's a lot of money. Like, we just got another $170 charge yesterday, and Luke comes to find out that it was like the cost for like the Illinois fee every year or something. And it's like, why wouldn't they have told us or charged that initially? Like, it's just, we're gonna see how this fucking goes. I was anticipating getting nickeled and dimed a little bit, but Jesus. So that's like another 20% on top. We already spent $1,000, so that was almost $200 on top of the $1,000. We spent a little over $1,000. So yeah, I don't know. We gotta look into the bank account thing. Bank account requires like $1,500 minimum a month or at any point in time. So Luke thought it was $1,000. It's $1,500 for like a business account, business bank account. So yeah, I don't know. I gotta order some products for our clients, just all kinds of shit, man. I'm tired. I gotta spend like 2-3 hours today and tomorrow, or today or tomorrow, or both days, shredding papers and stuff. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, but not looking forward to that. It's boring as hell. I might just get like some headphones or something and just start kicking ass. Listening to music or whatever. It's weird, man. Everything in my storage locker was like cutting edge tech when I bought it, like all my electronics and home automation system stuff and all that, and now it's just like fucking dank ass old shit. It's not really worth anything. So I'm gonna free up a lot of space clearing out a lot of my old electronics and stuff that, I mean, it's just gonna be sitting until I get my own place. And it's funny, man, like back in the day, you know, I was still running my own like router, or not router, but like badass wireless switch and shit, that had like gig Ethernet. Wow, gig Ethernet, right? You know, just because it was like nicer quality and better, more and faster than the ISP provided equipment. But now the ISPs give you everything you need. You almost don't need shit. So I'll keep like my network stuff and my Wi-Fi stuff and all that. I don't know, man. I'm really feeling like just picking up like $100,000 house in the next 2-3 years here. Even if I could pick one up for like nothing and just start renovating it and shit when I have free time, I think that would be ideal. I guess I'll just keep looking locally and stuff. I don't know. But man, am I hungover. Stay tuned for more. Alright guys, what's happening? I'm gonna have to get like a infrared night vision camera for these evenings here, huh? I'm just getting done with work. It's late. It's 6 o'clock. Stayed late because we had to do some maintenance after 5 p.m. for one of our servers. The took forever to find the motherfucker because the label on the box did not match the actual server name or something. So I had to manually look for it, manually find it and stuff. Crazy. So I was able to get a ton done today. Those of you that don't know, I'm on vacation all next week, so I'm trying to, you know, pick up the place, clean up the place, and all that since I won't be around. That's basically what I spent today doing, was cleaning out a storage closet, and then I unpacked like 4 pallets worth of organizing bins, like heavy-duty plastic organizing bins. And I'll have to show you guys some of that progress tomorrow or something if I bring my camera in to work. Yeah, so basically I had to remove like cases and cases of phones, old Rollin phones, from the room, and that gave me space inside the room to move in all my storage bins and stuff. And crazy though. A lot of physical work all day today on my feet. I'm curious what my step count is for the day. So I had a chance to look into Hexabot today, and what I did was I took my current balance and subtracted my initial investment, and then I kind of figured out what the percentage changes. So I gotta look up the numbers. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but it ended up being over 2% gain or growth in like 3 days, like 2%, over 2% per day. And I guess they like pay you every 3 days or something like that with the system that I opted into. What's awesome about Hexabot is you can like opt to essentially like auto reinvest or whatever they call it. So like they call it compounding or something. So I set it to 100% and automatically reinvests everything that I make. So it's only been 6 days since I started doing it, and I made something like $13 in 6 days. I think it was like $12.90 or something. So it came out to like over $2 a day that I'm making, and it's crazy. It's hard, but see, it's hard to calculate that how much I'm making per day because you're getting paid back in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin fluctuates fucking daily, minutely, hourly. So I don't know. I was trying to like go off of the percentage, but it definitely was over 2% Bitcoin gained per day or whatever. So very interesting, very cool system. So it's like BitConnect, but you get paid out in Bitcoin. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be playing around with it a little bit more. Maybe I'll drop more into it. So I only started with like $100, and it's like worth like I think it's worth like $112 or $113 now. And it's all automated, like the reinvesting and all that. It just does it on its own. So I think I might drop some money in it and just forget about it, because I don't have to. There's nothing more to do. There's what is it? I want to say there's like a 5% referral system built in there. So I had created 2 accounts initially, and I'm doing the loaning or whatever it's called on the second account down. So that first account is receiving residuals or whatever. So that first account, it says I have like a $5 worth of Bitcoin balance. So that's cool, and it says I can withdraw that. I think the catch-up with these fuckers, I think they get you on fees, like when you do withdrawals or something like that, if I remember that correctly. So haven't done anything like that yet, but I'll have to look into that more, or just whatever. I mean, I'm at this point I'm trying to diversify and all that, because I got a lot of fucking crypto, man. Like shit, I don't want to just put it all in BitConnect and then if poof that disappears, I'm like, great, awesome, I'm fucked. So that's why I got the Tracer. Bitcoin, I don't even think I mentioned it. Bitcoin's almost at $8,000 today. They were calling for 8K by tomorrow. We're pretty goddamn close. It's at like 78.50. That's insane. So we'll see how this goes, but yeah, everything but Bitcoin Cash is up. So see you out there.